Jocelyn Sia here with Ladies Who Bond. Welcome back. We're on another adventure today, and I am happy to share with you all a first look at Bond in motion at the Petersen Automotive Museum in Los Angeles. I thought it would be fun to share part of the journey with you again, starting off on the 10 freeway. Eventually, you can see downtown Los Angeles in the distance. On this day, the air is quite hazy as we had a lot of smoke coming down the state from fires in Northern California. A little bit unexpected on a summer day. We are on our way to the exhibition opening. It was a ticketed event that included food, libations, entertainment, a panel lecture, and an exclusive early preview of Bond in Motion before it opened to the public on September 25th, 2021. The event started at 6 p.m., right in the middle of rush hour. So, as you can see, we are creatively making our way through Los Angeles to get there. The Petersen Automotive Museum is located on Museum Row in the Miracle Mile neighborhood of Los Angeles. A little bit of background on the museum. It was founded on June 11, 1994 by magazine publisher Robert E. Petersen and his wife Margie. The museum is owned and operated by the Petersen Automotive Museum Foundation. The museum has over 100 vehicles on display in its 25 galleries spread across multiple floors. The remaining half the cars are kept in a vault on the building's basement level, and Bond in Motion is located on the ground level. In addition to the ground level, there are other car displays that focus on automotive artistry, showcasing an array of extravagant automobiles. The other levels that the museum focuses on industrial design and automotive history with an emphasis on the car culture of Southern California. I know there's a lot of buzz going on right now with No Time to Die. As of recording this video, we are in the middle of movie releases. Our friends across the pond have had their chance to see it, while many of us, including myself, are still waiting. In this flurry of excitement leading up to the movie release, I don't think anyone expected to see Bond in Motion open up so quickly. I think it was a complete surprise to many of us. That said, the Bond in Motion exhibit is open for an entire year and will close in October 2022. So, if you have the chance to check it out, I highly encourage it. Before we arrive to our destination, I want to take a few moments to say if you like the content I've created so far or like this video, please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're already a follower, thank you so much for all of your support. It means the world to me. As we are coming close to the tail end of our drive, that massive red and steel building is the Petersen Automotive Museum. Its facade was redone during building renovations in 2015. Upon arrival into the parking garage, my excitement grew upon seeing a DHL 007 van and the Hiller UH-12C helicopter used in From Russia with Love. Talk about making a statement. We checked in and, of course, I had to film everything, including this really cool light board with an animated display of Bond in Motion! The largest official Bond car display! Display. Okay, yeah, I really had to do that. Too much fun. So we went up to the 3rd floor, and the first thing we decided to do was have libations. Drinks of choice included Heineken beer, wine, and Vesper martinis, and I think you guys can conclude what we went with. We took advantage of the free time in the empty space to take a look at the cars on display. These are the cars that belong to the Petersen Museum. It was just amazing to see all of these. And this is only a fraction of what they have in their collection. After some time had passed, we realized as VIP ticket holders that we were supposed to go up to the 4th floor.
Unfortunately, no one told us, so we went up there to check it out. It was outdoors, with some great views of the city. Across the way over there, you can see the new Academy Museum of Motion Pictures that just opened at the end of last month. In the VIP area, they had table games, entertainment, and access to more drinks. In all honesty, the table games and entertainment, was kind of fun, but I actually liked being on the third floor more, looking at all the different cars. After about an hour had passed by, they began to corral us onto the third floor, where they had an area set up outside for the panel discussion. The panel discussion was with the co-founders of the Ian Fleming Foundation, and among the guests in the audience, we had 5 Bond girls in attendance, as well as Raymond Benson's son. I'll be uploading a separate video dedicated just to the panel, so please check that out. After the panel discussion, there was a ribbon cutting with the Bond girls, and then we walked down the spiral stairs to finally see Bond in motion. Bond in Motion at the Petersen Automotive Museum is a collaborative event. 8 vehicles were shipped from the UK with compliments of DHL. And the first time I had heard of that, I wondered, well, are there only going to be 8 cars on display? I didn't fully grasp the whole exhibition until seeing it myself. Eon and Aston Martin provided 8 cars from the UK. I believe 1 car belongs to the Petersen Museum, and the remaining belongs to the Ian Fleming Foundation. The Ian Fleming Foundation is a private non-profit organization based here in California. If you've been to Bond in Motion in London, you've seen part of the Ian Fleming Foundation car collection, as they provided the cars there. At least most of them. You can actually go onto their website and check out their inventory, and many of them will indicate which cars were on display at Bond in Motion in London. I've had a few people ask, is there anything from No Time to Die? And the main answer is no, for the exception of the DB5. There are also no costumes on display as well. I believe everything from No Time to Die will be exhibited at the Bond in Motion exhibition at the Bewley National Motor Museum, which is supposed to open on October 15th, 2021. The Ski-Doo on display is from Die Another Day, and guests were allowed to sit on it and take photos, which I thought was pretty cool. One of the main differences between this iteration of Bond in Motion compared to when it was in London is the use of space. In London, the exhibit was in the basement of the London Film Museum, and there were very low ceilings. Here, there's a lot of ceiling height, and they took advantage of it by displaying all sorts of aircrafts, including a Cessna and a hang glider. Another addition that I thought was a nice touch is that every vehicle has a corresponding video that shows how the vehicle was used, and that's great for people who come to see this who might not be familiar with all the vehicles or the movies. There are quite a few repeats, but there are some things that are new that have never been seen before, including the Neptune submarine. I think one of the biggest highlights of the evening, though, is that the Bond girls in attendance stayed for the remainder of the evening. That gave me the opportunity to nervously talk to them and ask for a photo, but they were all so gracious, kind, and excited to meet fans. This is definitely an experience I will never forget. If you've had the chance to visit, or you're planning to visit in the near future, I would love to hear your thoughts and impressions. Until next time, Bond friends.